Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today as we have completed pad command in tutorial 8, so now we are going to make one exercise with the help of pad and pocket command. So we are going to make this exercise with the help of pad and pocket command. So first of all we'll see in this we'll also see how to read the drawing, how to make any 3D component with the help of drawing. So as you know about the first angle projection method and third angle projection method, and if you don't know about the third angle projection method and first angle projection method, then please do write in the comment box so that I can bring a session for that also. But till now I am assuming that you know, so we'll proceeding accordingly. So you can see this drawing now. How to start this drawing? So before starting any drawing, what we need to do, we have to figure out first of all, the very first thing which we need to figure out, that check your drawing whether your drawing is symmetry to any axis or not. So in this drawing we can see my drawing is symmetry about horizontal axis, but it is not symmetry about vertical axis. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll make my drawing symmetry so that when we'll do some further operations, that will make my work easier. Now, first thing we have identified where my symmetry, whether my drawing is symmetry or not. Now I have to determine the center of the drawing. You can take this as a center or this as a center. What I'll do, I'll take, because my drawing is symmetry about horizontal axis, so what I will assume this rectangle as a main drawing, and I will make a centered rectangle. So somewhat here it will be the center of the drawing. In this drawing, the center hardly matters, but anyhow we have to make our drawing fully defined. So we have to detect any of the point where we can define our zero. So I am taking my this because I have planned to make this drawing with the help of centered rectangle. That is the reason I am choosing this point as a 0 0, because somewhat center will lie here. Now what is the profile which I am going to make the first? So you can see, if I'll see the outermost dimensions, like I am not checking this L section what it is, I am just making the whole complete drawing dimension. So if you'll see this part is of 100 length, width is of 62 and height is of 44 So first I will start from here itself. I'm not going to see the complete drawing. I'm just assuming a rectangle which is of 100 into 62 into 44. So what we'll do, we'll come to the drawing 3D experience. Now what I'll do, I'll just choose any plane which I want to work. So I just choose XY plane and come to the essential. Click on position sketch. Now you see V and H are oriented. So what I'll do, I'll just come back again. I'll select position sketch and V and H. You can see. So what I'll do, I'll just swap V and H and choose clear. So this is how my now I am in the sketcher window. Now what I have already told, that I am going to take centered rectangle because my drawing is symmetry about the horizontal axis. So I'll choose horizontal centered rectangle because I choose drawing supposed to be 0 0 from the center of the rectangle. And you can see I have taken this dimension 100 and this dimension 62. So what I'll do, I'll just mention with the help of constraint dialog box this to be 100 and this to be 62. Now what I'll do, exit, because this is the only thing which we need to make. So exit and pad. What is the third height which we are going to take? I'll just reverse the direction. I want to make it in the upward direction, and that is 44. Now you can see, now in the drawing you can see I have created this much. Fine. Now I can see that from this, if I'll see my drawing from here, I can see an L section, but when I'll see my drawing, I can see a rectangle. So in that case, what will I do? I'll just choose this face and come to the position sketch. Okay, and I need to create, you can see that lines are not here, that means the material is not here. So what I'll do, I'll just make a box and do a pocket because I don't want material on this particular area, but in my CAD model you can see I'm having material. So what I'll do, I'll just take a corner rectangle and create a rectangle like this. Now, what are the dimensions for these rectangles? So, in the drawing, you can see from the bottom face to this face, the dimension is 20. So, what I'll do, I'll just take from the bottom face to this face up to which we need to cut the material. It is 20. Fine. And another dimension from the corner of the rectangle to the face up to which we need to cut the material, that dimension is 37. So what I'll do, I'll just come to the constraint dialog box. From this face to this face, we can select any edge from the 3D while giving the dimensions. So that is the reason why working on CATIA is very easy. Fine. We don't need to create any extra lines, any excess, or if you are doing some calculation, that means you are going somewhere in the wrong path. So please make sure that whatever it is mentioned in the drawing, you always put all those dimensions because this will avoid your mistakes. Uh, if you are doing some calculations, may or may not, some calculation mistakes may happen. So please avoid those calculation mistakes. Put the dimension as it is, whatever it is mentioned in the drawing. It will be much easier for you to mention the drawing. Now this is the extra part. You can see up to this edge my material will be removed, but in this area and in this area there is no material. So whether if I take this body up to this edge only, like I've given 0, for one edge I'm giving the same dimension, but for the another edge I'm just giving a random dimension, that is I want to make it 30. So now you can see I have taken somewhat extra, but though we don't have any material here, so if we are making extra also, then also the result will be the same like we have done here. That is the reason I have put in both the ways so that you can understand better. Now exit. Now you can see my sketch is fully green. Always make sure that your sketch is green. If your sketch is not green, then dimension may change with this with some dragging. Okay, so please avoid, like if I have not given this dimension and I just click on, you can see it has been dragged and the length has been increased. So just to avoid all these things, always make sure that you make a fully constrained sketch, then only go for further operation. If your sketch is not fully constrained, then please make it fully constrained, then only proceed further. Now you can see my sketch is there, and now I want to remove the pocket. Now most of the time we are doing the pocket operation because as we have make it the complete model, like we have taken the stock size, raw material size. If I want to make it physical, we have to take a block of 100 into 62 into 42 and then cut the material from the sides where we don't want, and we'll get the final product. The same procedure we are doing here in CAD drawing. So pocket. Now select the profile. This is my profile, or in the tree you can see sketch 2 is 3 is there. So this, and what I want this complete material to be removed. So in that case either you give dimension 62 or we have already learned up to next. So likewise you get this material. Clear? Now what I'll do, I'll just change the color of this body so that you can understand where the operations are happening. So I'm just making the stock size color. For that, what you need to do, just click on the feature which you have created, right click, properties, graphics, and change the color whatever you want. Like I like this green color, so I'll just make it stock size. If you can see, my stock is of this color. Now I have given this operation. Fine. So for this operation, what I'll do, I'll just make it yellow. So when I have operated this, you can see this face has been removed from the raw material. Now what I have to check? I have to check whether what I am doing is correct or not, and it has been created as per drawing or not. So how to check my drawing? So if you make this habit of checking your model in stages, you will find that your ultimate product which you have created is of perfectly fine. So this how we are going to check our model. So the best way to check my model is to create a drawing. So in that case, what we'll do, we'll just go to the compass over in the top left corner, click on 3D. Now click on search tab and write drafting. So this is the best way to make any component, whether you have making it for the first time or whatever it is, but this is the easiest way to make any 3D component from the drawing. And with the help of this method, you can crack any interview in machine test. uh, if you are in the company and you are going for the very first time, you have seen the drawing for the very first time, and you can't visualize in your mind how the model is. In that case, you just start making the model with very small steps, and you will see that you have created the model without any fail. So what I'll done, I have just come to the 3D 2D drafting page. Now what I'll do, I'll just come to the view layout tab here and come to this front view. Clear? Click on front view. Now press Ctrl plus tab or go to the physical product from the top. Okay, so I am having this is the shortcut key for Control plus tab to switch the windows from one window to another window. So click. Now what I want to create the same views as it is mentioned in the drawing. I want to create this view first. So I just select this face, and when you'll select that face, you can see automatically you switch to drafting window. This work is been done by software, you don't have to do, you just select the face in the 3D and automatically you will come into the drafting window because you were selecting the front view. Now your view is like this, you can see, and the view is correct. I have just flip and see whether my view is correct. I want to place it like this only. So just make sure your view is correct. From this 3D compass, you can rotate or do whatever, and just click on the white screen. You can see your view has been generated. Your front view is generated. Clear? Now come to the top left corner of your drawing and click on this. You can see sheet 1. This is my sheet 1. Just right click on this and properties. Sheet displays there. Okay, this is your sheet. Now I want to set the size of the sheet because you can see my model is very small and page is too big. So in that case, what we'll do, I'll just click on sheet 1, properties, and you can see the page of the size page of this is A0, but I want to make it A4 because my drawing is small enough to fit on an A4 size paper. So just click, and my drawing scale is 1:1. That means I am making my 3D model in true scale. And I can see page is there and drawing is there. Just click on the drawing and drag your mouse and you will see the drawing is there. Fine. Clear? Now I'll just drop it here. And now I want to create this section view. So to create the section view, and my drawing and this drawing is on third angle projection method. So you can see the size of the paper also. So I must change the size of the paper. So sheet 1 properties, it is A3. Okay, apply. And from the projection method, here you can see projection method, I have to choose third angle projection method. Now my view will be generated as per the third angle projection method rule. Okay, apply and okay. Now your view is there. Now just come to the view layout offset section view. Here there are so many options. We'll study one by one. But at present we are having the use of offset section view. So I'll just click on this, come to the drawing, select this and this and double click. Now double click and now drag the mouse. Now you can see my view has been generated as per the 3D view. You can see, and you can see the arrow directions are also the same. Clear? So this is how the section has been created. Now I have to check the dimensions whatever we have created, till that my work is perfect or not, it is correct or not. For that just come to the annotation tab in the action bar, click on dimension. So and now click on the length for which you won't need to give the dimensions. So I'll just click on this line and drag. See, it is 100. I'll just click on this line, or you can select the opposite edges and drag the mouse. You can see. So these two dimensions are perfect as per the drawing, 62 and 100. Now I need to give this dimension. So this and this is, sorry, this and this is 44. And this one also we have mentioned, so I'll just give this dimension also. Clear? Now you can see whatever I have created till now, it is clear, perfect, and all the lines of the my drawing are matching. You can play a matching game. All the lines which are displayed in the drawings are similar to your drawing or not. If it is not, then you have to make it similar. You just have to play a matching game whenever you get a drawing to replicate. Now what we have created up to this, but in this matching, if I'll see about this view, you can see the hatching lines are coming on this section. What is the mean of the hatching lines? Hatching lines means this is the cutting plane where if I'll operate the knife there, when where there is a body, we go get these sections with the hatching line. If there is no body, then we don't get any hatching lines. So in between, I'm cutting from the middle, but in middle there is no body. That is the reason I'm not getting any hatching lines. So for that, what we'll do, suppose I have to create this line. So from where to get these dimensions? What is the distance from this to this? I can see it is a through. That means up to last we need to do the pocket. But what is the dimension of this? Or you can see the distance between these two lines, because this line is having the same as per this. So I'm getting the dimensions from this view. You can see. So the a box is of 50 into 6 has been cut all over the body. So come to the 3D view, Control plus tab. So I'm just using the same view. You can see this is the view. Select this, come to the position sketch and make a centered rectangle. That is the reason I have created symmetry body. You can see I don't need to give any extra dimension. So from this face to this it is 6 and from center it is 50. You can see whatever it is mentioned in the drawing, I am giving only those two dimensions and my model is fully defined. fully constrained. This is because we have make a symmetry model. Fine. Now pocket. And pocket I was already told you up to next or up to last, because here the next body and last body is same. So I'm just making it up to next. And pocket properties, and I'm just going to make it with a different color. Clear? Now I'll come to the drafting window by pressing Ctrl plus tab, and now you don't need to make views again and again. Now you just have to click on update current sheet. So whatever work you will do, it will automatically get updated in the drawing drafting window. This is the best part for all for this CATIA software. Okay, so update. Now you can see these two lines. You can see now the drawing is matching as per. So now you can see my drawing is this view is similar to the drafting view, and but I need to give, I have not created this side view. So for that I'll just come on view layout and come to the action bar view layout, and in front view with the small arrow click on that and click on projections. Once the front view is created, the other views are the projection of that drawing. So I'll just click on projection and drag the mouse. You wherever you will drag the mouse, you will get the view accordingly. If you will drag on left side, it will give you left side view. If you will drag on right side, it will give you right side view. If you drag on bottom, it will give you bottom view. If you drag on top, it will give you a top view. So but at present we need a left right view, so we'll just come to the right side of the drawing and click. Now you can see, now I am going to give the dimensions from the annotation tab. Click on this dimension and dimensions, click. You can see my dimensions are perfect. Fine. Now I would like to check whether the operations, how we figure out that this is the dimension which was shown here also, here also. So for that that is the reason I have given the 3D colors. Now what I'll do, I'll just click on sheet 1, properties, come to sheet, select front view, all the three views together, right click, properties, and come to generation, and I want hidden lines as well as 3D color. So what are the properties you need to show in your drawing? You have to choose those only. Fine. So click on OK. Now you can see this pink color is similar to this dimensions. Here also it is pink color, but you can see when I'm putting. Fine. So this is how we can get the dimensions of each and everything. Clear? Now you can see this hidden line also as per the drawing. Now what I want to cut this block, because you can see here also there is no material. Now where to get the dimensions for this? I can see a block of 12 mm, but here I can see a trapezium has been formed. Fine. So I need, you can see the dimensions are given here for this trapezium, and the depth of cut is here. Depth of cut is 12 mm. Fine. So now what I have to do, just come to the 3D experience page and select this face and come to the sketcher. Fine. Now I need to create one trapezium. I'll just create with the profile command. Now what are the dimensions for this trapezium? This end is 37, this end is 24. So come to the constraint, this is 37 and this is 24. And I have created my drawing symmetry. So what I'll do, I will just select this, and select the horizontal axis and make it constraint define in dialog box symmetry. Fine. Now what are the dimensions? You can see 37 is up to this edge. So I'll just select both the line, right click and make it coincident. And same 24 is up to this edge only. So right click coincidence. Fine. Now you get this trapezium. You can see 37, 24 symmetry from center. Now I need to cut this trapezium up to 12 mm deep. You can see from here. So come to this. You can see all this view will automatically will generate it in our drawing as well. So exit, as I have created my 3D pocket, and what is the depth of cut? That is 12 mm. Preview, just check your drawing. Okay. Now you can see, I'll just change the color for this. Properties, graphics, and I'm just going to make it a cyan color. Fine. Now come to the drawing window with the help of Ctrl plus Tab and click on update from the action bar. Now you can see the cyan color hidden lines are coming because the view is just upside down. You can see depth of cut. Now I just want to give the dimension. So this is 12 and this is 24, and if your dimensions are coming like this, in that case don't click when the dimension is in with your mouse or in your hand. Just right click and give dimension representation forced vertical dimension. Clear? You can see 37. Now what has been, you can see this view has been automatically generated, whatever you have done accordingly. Clear? We are very much close to the same as per the drawing. So this is the best way you can crack any interview of machine test where you are going to get any drawing you want. But if you are making going with this procedure, you can crack any drawing. So this is the best option. Now what I have to do, I need to create this elongated profile and it is on this face. So what I'll do, I'll just come to the 3D page and select this page, come to position sketch, and as we have already elongated profile, I've already created from the center. I'll just delete this dimension, inbuilt dimension, and click on constraint. This is 20 and from here to center it is 23 and radius of this circle is 8. So this is 20 and from this edge to this it is 23 and radius of the circle is 8. Fine, but you can see my drawing is not fully defined. So just move the drawing and check what happens. This line is supposed to be vertical but it is not. My drawing is inverted, that is why it is showing vertical. So I just figure out from here, just make it vertical. Okay, now your drawing is perfectly fine. Exit and pocket. And pocket, what we have to do in the drawing, we can see the depth of pocket. You can see it is up to last. So what I'll do, I'll just make it up to next or up to last. Fine. So now you can see the whole drawing has been created and it is 100% matching to the profile, and I just need to give this dimension. You can see but vertical dimension is coming, so just right click, post horizontal dimension, you get the dimensions, radius. If it is not showing radius, then right click and radius tangent. Fine. It is showing tangent. Just hold on. Huh? Again, I'll just give this and this and give at present we'll give radius tangent only. Fine. Now you can see all my drawing is similar, each and every hidden line and construction line, all the things are similar. You can see these hidden lines. I'll just change the color of this pocket. Properties, then make it green. Now you can see. Fine. You can see from the drawing these two lines. Now I want to create this line. So to get this construction line, this is the hole, this is the hole, and my drawing will be similar to what we have created. So by this I am sure like what I am creating, that is perfectly fine. So you are very much pretty confident about your work. So this is how you can crack any interview, and this is a thumb rule for making any 3D model from the CAD drawing. If you are making for the very first time, then also you can crack it very easily with the help of this method, with the help of creating 2D drawing altogether. Now come to the 3D page, select this face, position sketch, and click here. What is the dimension for this circle? It is dia 10. That is not mentioned here in the drawing, but this is dia 10 and through. And dimension from this to this is also not mentioned. So as I know, so it is 20. So this is dia 10. From this edge to this edge, it is 20. And you can see I have to place it in the center of the axis. So coincidence. Now you can see my drawing is completed. Exit, pocket, and up to last. Okay. Just change the color, properties. Just make it dark blue or dark green. And come to the drafting window, update. Now you can see the whole thing is perfectly fine. Everything is clear. All the views, hidden views, everything is there in the drawing. That means I have created a perfect drawing. So this is how you can create any 3D model with the help of any drawing. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then please do like and subscribe my channel for more updates.